let's talk about vagueness, control, cults, and stuff that gets you stuck in your head, so you don't end up having things like that happen in your life, so you can respond. I'm Jason for AwakenedEssence.com. Vague is dangerous. It will set you on the wrong path. When, if you choose something that's specific, then you can measure it so you know it's true for you in each instance. So here at Awakened Essence, I'm very precise, but correct presence practice. 3 annoying words. I'd just like to say presence, but since 2002, I've not met many people that actually do presence practice correctly. Eckhart Tolle with his memes. When I think I'm not present, I am. True for him. Once you're blazingly awakened, enlightened, and it's the default habit consciously and unconsciously. This is the critical thing, eh? Your ego is totally required, because that's where you start and stop, and it's your integration mechanism as part of your unconscious mind, which keeps your body alive, which reads your DNA for its memories, its habits, its traits. It stores your memory, your focus capacity, pretty much everything, so you can function as a human being. So Eckhart Tolle did a great job at making presence a known thing, and he does actually explain really clearly how to do it. But you need to check it with your attention. Get in your body, step 1. Below your throat. I always say sternum, heart and below. For that very reason. Your bum, your hands, your tummy breathing, your legs and your feet. Therefore your neurology is activated. Therefore all of you is active. All of your unconscious mind can access all of your resources from all of your cells. And that way you can test it that it's true, because your attention has gone into your backside and your hands and your tummy, and you can feel the bigger space. Right? Eckhart Tolle saying worry is just something in your mind and just to forget it. And that's very, very dangerous. When you get around spiritual teachers that have a lot of energy, they can say stuff and you'll believe it because you like the juice. Hashtag me too issues then arise, with a lot of teachers, because they think, you know, they've got the energy, they can go into your underwear. That's not very safe boundaries at all. Thank you, perfect timing there. This is how cults form, because common sense goes out the window. This isn't right. If you're feeling worried, you need to check. Your heart brain, your head brain, and your gut brain all need to be in alignment. If something's out of whack, then you need to figure out what it is. So you apply logic with your mind. These rules seem a little bit OTT. Well, maybe it's because it's something to do with agendas. Let's be specific. Presence is 100% measurable by how well you go into the 4 steps that are here in this website and in the Correct Presence Practice course and the much larger Laws of Grace course. As you practice it, you get better at it. I can't tell Roger Federer how to serve a tennis ball, but boy, I can tell you, I bet he could talk about it for months. So just hit the ball on the other side and stay within the lines. When you have specifics, then there should be some evidence that goes with it. And it might be internal evidence, because you know you check the steps. Yeah, I felt my backside. I checked my hands, my legs, my tummy. I heard the sounds of my environment as a magpie scared away a crested pigeon. Are you in peripheral vision right now? That's a good indicator of presence or not, eh? So can you see what's going on around the screen here? Outside of the screen. That's a neurological evidential fact that your left and right hemispheres of your brain are turned on. Therefore you'll access more of your resources, you'll be able to enter presence better, and you'll be able to sense if something fishy's going on. The reason I awoke was because of Eckhart Tolle, but I had to really figure out what presence practice was and to do it right, and I got some brutal feedback by an agenda-laden megalomaniac cult teacher, but I was in my head. He was right. So this website, if you study it, you study the videos, try the courses. Correct Presence Practices, the introductory course where we cover correct presence practice. Not presence that most people talk about, correct presence practice. That impacts all of your bodies: physical body, etheric body, mental body, emotional body, higher self body, all your esoteric thingies, your Merkabahs, your Shushumna, and all that stuff up to your soul. That's how this works. That's why this framework here is accurate and precise. No vague stuff. Vague's okay to point, but when you know precisely what you need to do, one, it's effective. Two, there's the feedback process for you, so you can improve it and see where you're failing, because it's the correct habit that gets the correct outcome, and that's all presence is. It's a habit of checking in, landing in your body, feeling your inner body, being aware of the bigger space, your presence, and if grace, i.e. G-O-D, grace, does the divine yum-yum of the no sparkling sparkle that's nothing but everything, and all those dichotomous continuums, stay conscious, birdies, stay, then you'll have the evidence that you've done it right, and therefore it's genuine. So that's why being specific is really important, and vague stuff you just need to be aware that vague can mean 1,000 things. And if it's not pillar 9 common sense that you can apply whatever your spiritual practice is to tennis, to study, to doing really good Excel formulas at your job, then does it meet pillar 9 of the framework, common sense? Because enlightenment is merely a habit of attention placement. So your neurology opens up and you get used to everything. It's really that simple. Precision, measurability. So you can write it in your success journal, your diary. I did this today and I held my presence while I was blowing my stack at someone. That's a milestone you'll definitely remember. That's the value of what's here in this website and the courses. It is the Google Maps of awakening. And in the laws of grace you do get the maths, so you will get your ETA of when you will be arriving at enlightenment, phase 3, abiding presence, if you stick to it. I mean, the maths of actually when you get there comes down to your application and doing the work. It is a doing. In order to be aware of your foot, or be aware of your presence, or be aware of God, you have to put your attention there, eh? So you've got to focus it. I'm still waiting for someone that does non-duality to somehow negate what volitional attention is all about. It is the basis of your free will and your right to choose. So check out more videos, make contact, check out the courses. I'm Jason for AwakenedEssence.com.